This is Amelda, and Amelda, I was talking to your coach, and she was just so excited at how well you've been doing. If you would mind just sharing a little bit about your journey and your story, what you were experiencing when you met us, how you met us, and then kind of take it from there, and just let the audience know what you've been through and how you're doing now.
Sure. Hello, everybody. I first found this group online on Facebook. I was desperate. I was feeling horrible. I was tired. I was emotional. I was vomiting. I lost 65 pounds and we couldn't find out what was going on. Miserable. I had headaches. I didn't even know what a day without a headache was feeling like. For the past 5 years, it's just got worse. I've always had headaches, even since childhood. For the past 5 years, it was like um, about 3 to 4 migraines a week. I came to the point where I couldn't live anymore. I mean, my quality of life was non-existent. I was, really, I think it's understandable, but I became really depressed. I became anxious to leave the house, just because, I was just waking up with a headache, going to bed with a headache. I had a full-time job, so I couldn't meet with my clients. I was irritated. I was miserable. Um, and when I met this group, I just decided, what have I got to lose? I was really, really at the end of my rope. And I met with you, doctor, and you explained the whole program. And I thought, I'll be honest, I was really overwhelmed with all the medications and having to make all these changes to my life and add this and take away that. And I thought, it felt overwhelming in the beginning, but once I started to put it all in place and I started to feel better, and I think it was a matter of the right supplements and just learning to know what my body wanted and needed. I maybe failed to say a while back, we did my blood tests. I don't, I don't know if you can remember. It was shocking. We came off the meeting with you, and my husband and I just looked at each other and couldn't disbelief. And he said, "No, what next?" I made these changes. I cut out alcohol, um, gluten, red meat. I followed exactly what you told me to do because I wanted this to work. I was determined to feel better and get my own Coke for me because I think I wasn't. And slowly but surely, I started to feel better, and the supplements made me feel better. The headaches would go away. It was like I became just, I don't know how to describe it, but I became excited about life again. Um, I was beginning to become me again, and beginning to love who I was and kind of looking forward to a day and not just waking up and it was like miserable and headaches. And now I even followed you as much as moving from Kentucky to Arizona. So we relocated 2 months ago. Happy as can be, new job. It was huge changes, but man, it I cannot. My hair is beautiful again. My skin has changed. I've lost weight. I've put some of the weight back on, but it's like I'm on a healthy weight. I'm just, I'm just happy. I'm just happy again, and it's not an effort anymore because I see the changes, and everybody who know me say, or if the people who have not seen me for a while, when now that they see me, they go, what did you do? Because I look like a different person and I'm my old self again. And that is priceless. And I want to thank you so much for doing that. The
Well,
support you guys give us is amazing.
Well, good. I mean, you've done all the hard work, but congratulations. And for someone who may be skeptical or may not know if this is really real or if this can happen to them, like what you're describing happened to you, what would you say to that person?
I was skeptical in the beginning. I thought, I've had this for so long. It was it was who I was. It became who I am. And it was like, nah, what can I really do to change it? How can I feel better? You become kind of like, nah, this is me and this is it. And just go for it. Just put everything in it. Do what your coach tells you. Those weekly and monthly meetings with your coach, bi-weekly meetings, is priceless. Do what they tell you to do, follow the program, and you will be exactly where I am. And I think it's less than a year ago that I joined your program. And man, it just, my life changed all like 100%.
That's fantastic. And has this, you mentioned that other people in your surroundings have also noticed, has this impacted your family life or your relationships? How can you talk about that just for a little bit?
Yes, absolutely. We are very outdoorsy kind of people. Well, outdoorsy is no word, but you know what I mean. We like hiking and cycling and caravan, camping, and we can't do that anymore. Like, I can't go migraine, I can't go cycling, upset tummy, diarrhea, those kind of things. So m- my husband was like, now we're doing things again. We're going walking, hiking, cycling. It's just amazing.
That's fantastic. And if you were to rate your improvement while going through this process, now that you're at the other end, would you say anywhere on a scale of 0 to 100% improvement, how much would you say you improved?
I would say 110, because you know what? Your blood tests don't lie. If nobody wants to believe anything, believe your blood tests because they don't lie. They tell you this picture of where you were, where you were in the middle, and now where you are. Mine has improved so much that everything's in green. How is that possible then, that everything was like um, flagged as an issue and really high? I think I had one of the highest estrogen levels that you've ever seen in your life. And it was like, now it's normal. Why? You guys do not only just help me um, put the right things in place, you raised awareness of severe problems that I will get when I get older if I don't address it now. So you
Yes.
help me, not just now, but in the future.
That's great. Well, congratulations to you. Thank you for sharing your story. I know that this will help someone, so I appreciate you taking the time and congratulations to you and your family. You did the hard work.
Thank you so much again. You saved my life.